Hi everyone. So in this lesson we are going to start our graph playlist and we will start from the basic concepts of graph. We're not going to do the questions directly because uh, you need to know what is a graph, what is a node, edges, and there are so many other concepts you need to know before you move to any simplest question possible. So I don't want you to think that graph is a very difficult topic. That's why we have to go from very basics. So let's start from this lesson and we will understand what a graph is. So a graph has nodes and edges. So as you can see, we have this graph having the cities inside it, the Delhi, Mumbai, Jaipur. And then we have a few lines in between them. They are called edges. So these cities are represented as nodes, right? So all of these cities are connected with each other and they are connected using the edges and they are itself are nodes, right? So how many nodes do we have? All of these circles are going to be our nodes, which is 3. How many edges do we have? This one and this one, so that's 2. So in any question, if you see that there is something, it can be cities, it can be maybe people, it can be anything, and there's a connection between those people. Maybe we are talking about Facebook connections. Then you can think of a graph, or maybe you are looking at some flights, right? The flights are going to connect the cities from each other, or maybe they are going to connect countries with each other, so that's also kind of a connection. So whenever you see something plus its connections, it's a graph problem most probably. We'll look at it more, but this is what a graph is. Right, now let's move to the next concept, which is directed versus undirected graph. Now graph can be of two types. Directed graph means it has a direction, that it's going from this to this. It can't go from this to this one. So, and then the other one is undirected, that it doesn't matter where it's going. So look at this one. In this graph, can you tell if A is going to B or B is going to A? Not really, right? They both can go to each other. It's not a one-way graph. So it's like a road which can go from A to B and B to C, or like B to A also. So that's an undirected graph. So like this kind of a road where both of the people can go, like this way and also this way. That kind of a road is an undirected graph. But a directed graph means you can only go from this node, which is A, to the B, because it's directed towards B. So you can go from A to B but not from B to A. So it's like a one direction road. You can't go back from that road. That's a directed graph, right? Now the next concept is weighted versus unweighted graph. Now our graph has weights when this edge represents something. Do you think in this graph this edge represents anything? It doesn't. This is an unweighted graph, right? So it just has edges in between, but that edge is just to connect those nodes. But if this edge also represents something, maybe it represents the $10 or maybe like 10 kilometers, that is a weighted graph then, because its edges have a meaning. It edges has a price to it, or maybe a distance to it, some kind of value associated with it, then it's a weighted graph, right? Okay, so there is a weighted and unweighted graph. We'll talk about those things in the question, but just remember the terminologies. You need to know what the question is talking about. Is it talking about an unweighted graph or a weighted graph, right? Okay, the next thing is a degree of a node. Whenever we talk about a node, so this one is a node, B node, C node and D node. So a degree of the node means one node is connected to how many other nodes. That's going to be its degree. So A is connected to B, C and D. All the three other nodes, right? So the A has a degree of 3. Yes, you're right. B has a degree of, is B connected to C and D? It's not, right? The only node it is connected to is the A. So B has a degree of 1 because it's only connected to one single node, which is A. C has a degree of 1 because it's also connected to just one node, which is A. Also D has a degree of 1 because it's connected to A. So that is what a degree means. So degree means how many nodes that node is connected to. Do you understand? Okay, now let's move to the next one, the directed graphs. Now, when we talk about a directed graph, it always has a direction to it, right? It goes from this to this other node and it's directed towards a specific node. Like in this case, this graph is directed towards the C. This graph is directed towards C, right? So this is one graph, right? This is one graph. We can have like non-connected components in a graph also. That's fine. So if we talk about this one single graph, what is the in degree of C? So there can be two types of degrees. One is in degree, one is out degree. But that can only happen in a directed graph, not in undirected graph. Because undirected graph doesn't have a direction, right? So we don't know what is incoming or what is outgoing, right? In this case, do you think these are incoming to the C? They are, right? Because it's pointing towards the C. So remember the terminology. It's towards C. That means it's in degree of the C. What's the in degree of C? It's 2 because two nodes are directed towards C. If we talk about this particular graph, then how many arrows are going out from the C? So out from C. So how many are going out of the C? This one is going out. This one is also going out. So what's the out degree of C? It's 2. But in this graph, if we talk about the out degree of C, what will that be? What do you think? It's 0 because there is no arrow going out of the C. And then in this one, if we talk about the in degree of C, how many nodes, like how many arrows are coming to the C, towards the C? There's none. So that's also 0. Do you understand what is in degree and out degree? You have to remember this terminology so that it's easy for you to remember the definitions of in degree and out degree. It's also important to know when we are talking about in the directed graphs. Very, very important. Okay, now that's another topic. Now let's move. Now the next topic is connected components. So in a graph, we can have some disconnected components. Like this one is disconnected, this one is disconnected, and this one is disconnected. This whole graph is not connected with each other, but it's still one single graph. It's not multiple graphs, it's one graph. But in this one single graph, how many components do we have? How many connected components? So this is one component, this is second component, this is third component. So how many connected components? It has 3 connected components, right? Because that is important when we are going through the graph, because we can go from 0 to 1, but then from 1 we can't go to 2 because it's disconnected, right? So we need to know that how many connected components we have so that we can go through each of the component accordingly, right? I hope you understand that. We'll talk about it more in the question, but this is what a connected components means, right? Now the next thing is, how do we store the graphs? But I guess I'll make another video for that. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.